Retro Rob plays everything.
Hey, Rob here, and it's pickup video time. Haven't done one of these in a while. Of course, it's a show and tell where I show you things that I picked up that I think might be of interest to you. Yeah. It's been a while because I have not been shopping a whole lot, honestly, for gaming retro or otherwise. I've been doing a bit of Steam buying. I should probably do a what's on my Steam sale list one of these days, just because I do a lot of Steam stuff. Anyway, I think we'll just get started. Some of this is from friends, and some of it is wife pickups, and some of it is me. So it all came to me one way or the other, and you'll get to see it. Well, let's just, I don't know where I'm going to start. I guess I'll start with some Colecovision stuff. I've been kind of on a Colecovision kick lately. I've got both the Colecovision and I've got the Dina 2-in-1. I'm looking for the box for it. I don't know where it went. I packed it separately from the Dina because, you know, that's a smart thing to do. And it's just basically disappeared on me. I'm not terribly worried about it, but it's kind of annoying. All right, so Qbert for the ColecoVision. Unfortunately, I got it in the cover's coming off. That said, I got some spray adhesive, and what I'll do is I'll spray adhesive this side, and then I will reattach it as best I can. So it should be okay. Qbert's not too bad. I like it. There is Omega Race for the ColecoVision and Atom. And this is a early shooter, and it is really darn good. I think I probably did something about it on my Pico 8 channel. I think I did a clone of that game on the Pico 8 channel, and it's a fun game to play. You know, ColecoVision actually did have a very, very good selection of games. It's just the controller sucked, so I'm kind of working on whether I'm gonna just make a decent game stick for it or not. But anyway, oh well. Victory! This came from Ryan, who's part of the Guys Games and Beer podcast. Thanks, Ryan. I didn't have this, so haha! I did, of course, have Donkey Kong. We have multiples. I think he gave me Donkey Kong Jr. too. Darn! Yes, he did. He gave me Donkey Kong Jr. for the Atari 2600, which I will definitely be doing on the Sorry Atari series. Which, if you are not a member of the Silo community, which means people that just watch one type of my video, which is actually, come to find out, a lot of you. Thanks demographics. But if you watch across my platforms, you'll probably see that one coming up. Because it is interesting, and I never had it when I originally had the Atari 2600. Do we have any more ColecoVision stuff? I don't think I brought this up. If I did, I am sorry. I got this shortly before I moved, and I think I didn't cover it. But if I did, I apologize. This is the ColecoVision 192-in-1. I think it showed up like right before I moved. And what this is it's a multi-cart for the ColecoVision. Has basically all the released games on it in this nice little form factor. There are dip switches. If you look, there's a row of dip switches up here, and those dip switches indicate which game is being played. So yeah, you're gonna need a little menu sheet for this. I'm gonna put this in one of my many spare Donkey Kongs. Actually, the one Ryan gave me is better than either of the two I had, so I'm gonna keep the one Ryan gave me and use one of the crappy ones that I had that have holes in them to make a nice blank cartridge for that. Let's see. Defender for the Game Boy Advance. I've been on a Game Boy Advance kick. If you saw my last video, that was about the Game Boy with backlight, which is actually one of my pickups. I did the backlight hack, but I got the Game Boy from a wife pickup, actually. I didn't pick up somebody's wife. My wife picked up the game. Just to be clear about that. There's another wife pickup too. Toy Soldiers War Chest, $7 for the Xbox One, sealed. Did I show you the back? Here, I'm gonna show you the back. There it is. Also, Mighty Number 9. I ended up opening this. It was sealed when I got it. It was the same price. I thought that was pretty good. You know, come to find out, though, I think it's on sale right now on Steam for like $5, but I could have it on the PC, which is almost always the better version to have. But I have played it, and I actually enjoyed it. I think they were a little bit rough on it, the reviewers. You know, it's hard, though, because you have such expectations for, you know, for like a Mega Man, you know, Mega Man developer release. It's really hard to meet those expectations. So anyway, quite good though, I thought. I mean, it's not perfect, but no, I thought it was alright. Pinball Hall of Fame, I picked this one up. Good old Goodwill. For the PS2. Max Payne. I recently did this for the GPD XD. There's right there. By the way, I probably won't be doing GPD win videos for a while. The reason is my HDMI out broke on it. I was using an adapter to send it out a USB 3, but since the anniversary update, that has really been acting up. So I am not doing that crap anymore. It just doesn't keep up. So what I'll probably do is I'll just I've got a bunch of HDMI micro HDMI jacks laying around. I'll probably just get on the soldering station, solder it. It's just it's really hard to do those little surface mounts, especially when your eyesight's crap like mine is. So it'll probably take me a while to get to it. It's a lot of little work, which I find I have less patience for as I get older. Tooth Invaders for Commodore 64. I'm on a Commodore 64 kick again, too. Visible Solar System. Both of them from Ryan. Thanks, Ryan. He's like the best, man. By the way, I got some spare stuff over here for you. I forgot to tell you about it when you were over yesterday, which who knows when you'll see this. So, or if you will. But I know you watch sometimes, so if you're watching, I got a couple games back here for you. This was a good pickup, I thought. It was $4 for Tiger Heli for the Nest, which I don't really collect a lot of Nintendo stuff, but I have noticed, you know, Nintendo stuff, it's been okay lately. It's not been mega low or anything. It's not like, you know, like way back when, but for a while it was really peaked there and it became miserable to collect anything for NES, but now, not so bad anymore. You know, I forgot to check the games in here. Oh, good. Cookin' Mama for the Nintendo DS. I've been slowly building up a DS collection. I do have a pretty nice DS that Travis sold me for dirt cheap, so I've been keeping up on that. I'm trying not to sell like all my consoles when I get sick of them. I've been trying to just kind of, you know, backstore them, and that's been working, yeah, just great, as you can tell. If you can look in the background, I've got a bunch of crap out. It's not all of it either. I mean, the mudroom's just filled with it now. Oh, this is pretty cool. This actually has some history with me. This is a Sci-Tech Rumble Force pad. This was one of my first dual stick controllers because I was PC most of the time when the dual stick revolution came out. So I was a mouse and keyboard guy, and I found this one at Goodwill, and I'm like, oh, I remember that controller. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a review on this and see how it goes. As I recall, it's just me. It looks, I mean, feels pretty good. So I'm going to try playing a couple games with it and do a little review on it, I think. See how it does in modern hands. I'm guessing it might do quite well, but you never know. Sci-Tech was a little bit weird with their drivers, so sometimes stuff doesn't work as you would expect. I got a Radio Shack switch box. It does S-video and composite. It was in the box, supposedly new, $5. Pretty awesome. except for the fact that it didn't have the power supply, but it's a standard 9-volt, and I have those all over the place, so no worries there. I occasionally cough one up. 9-volt adapters. Yeah. Next, $30 NES. I paid $25 for it because my wife had a coupon for $5 off. I probably wouldn't have considered it otherwise. I don't have one in my collection. I did like all the Japanese versions of stuff because it's cheaper to get the games for, but I thought it'd be kind of nice to have it around. Has no power supply, has no controllers. I have everything but the power supply laying around, and I probably have a power supply that's compatible with it, but I decided to just go order one just to be sure. I know they can be kind of finicky about power. So, looks alright. You know, Lord only knows if the thing works. So, I'll test it out and see how it goes. But I actually am kind of excited. I have not had one of these in a very long time. I haven't had them since they were actually like a current gen system, an actual NES. So, pretty cool. I've been emulating it pretty much ever since, or using the Famicom. So I'm pretty happy about that. Next, more Nintendo crap. Let's do Nintendo. Wife pickups. Game Boy Color. Game Boy Advanced in purple or blue, whatever it's supposed to be. AGB 001. No backlights on these, of course. And then finally, the Game Boy Advance. What was it called? Crystal, or was it called Ice or something like that? But this one I spent like $40, and I got this one. I put a backlight mod on this one. Really simple process, by the way. I've got a video on it. I was asked to do a walkthrough. Sorry, there's a menu on there and you can't really see very well. Wait. Let's just fire up Zelda here. Anyway, it's loading right now. I've got a multi-card in there. Anyway, I probably will do a video on it because I've got this other one that I haven't done the backlight mod on, and I hate to see these things leave without being really useful. So, yeah, I'll probably do that video, I would imagine. It's a pretty easy mod, and I wasn't 100% sure it was going to be an easy mod when I did it. But anyway, really nice bright screen. I've got a lot of notes about how to do this on another video that's specific to this device. Next, this one. Yeah, I haven't done a plug and play in a while, so I've got this Disney plug and play, but it also has, I can't find the other one, but two expansion cartridges. So, oh wait, there it is. There's the other one, right in there. It's plugged right into it. 2 buttons, and isn't that right? Oh, Disney. Anyway, it's I haven't played it yet. I've got a feeling it's going to be 8-bit awful, but we'll see how it goes. Might have my friend Larry come in. He's a Disney nut, and I want to see if this is Disney enough for him. So maybe when I do the review, I'll have him come in and see what his opinion of the games are at the end. Okay, finally, one more pretty big pickup is I picked up Oculus Rift. These are just the controllers. Hold on, I'll bring out the Rift in a second. I have not opened these yet. I'm going to do an unboxing video because that's what you do. Here's this guy. We recently bought new appliances, and it gave us man, they had a big old deal at Best Buy on appliances. There we go. And they give you $400 back in Best Buy credit. So I used the Best Buy credit to buy this guy. Unfortunately, they didn't have the kit that had the touch controllers with it. But I just bought them separate, and it's the same price anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It didn't seem to have much else with it, but if I'm missing something, let me know in the comments below. I often am. Anyway, that, I believe, is it. Yep. That's all the pickups I've got. So, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more. If you think I'm full of crap, well, you're not the only one. See you next time.
Retro Rocks Gaming Videos.